And it's a very good morning here on the 23rd of April 2018. My name is Rishi Patel, co-founder of Master the Markets, the Elite Trades Conference, and the Trades Open Day. And a very warm welcome in to this live trading video on the Euro US dollar on a trading model that we've developed called Money Bars, which we're trading the market here live. You can see in real time. We have a floating P&L of £2,486 at this time. We're looking for a target here in terms of a cash amount of £2,865.75. We're quite close to that number at the moment as we speak. So let's assess this position and understand what exactly has happened here. First of all, you can see that the market is falling. And that is one of the key things that makes trading different to investing. So over the weekend, it was really interesting. I met a investor, someone who trades, who mentions they're a trader, but actually they're a value investor. And what's the difference? An investor can make money only when the market is climbing, but a trader is able to make money in both directions, when the market is climbing and when the market is falling. Today, we're seeing euro weakness over the US dollar, and that's causing this currency, this chart, to fall. So we're losing value to the US dollar. Euro is losing value to the US dollar, which means the euro is weakening, the US dollar is strengthening. For those of you that have already been on Traders Basecamp, you'll understand this already. But do understand that we are trading this position using a risk management system. So we've capped our maximum downside, and that's why we have a small position of $30 per pip. What does that mean? Well, a pip, basically, for those of you starting out, is on this currency pair the 4th decimal place. So what does that mean, the 4th decimal place? Well, let's give a little illustrated example. You can currently see the price is at 1.2250. 1.2250. That's where the current price is. You can see it's hovering, it's fluctuating around that level at the moment. It's just dropped to 122.49. So if it gets to our profit target, which is 122.37, you can see that here. So I'll put that underneath here, 122.37. If it gets to that profit target, you can see clearly there is a difference of 13. Now that's 13 pips. So this is the smallest increment by which this currency can move. We call it a pip, and that's the 4th decimal place, and we have 13 pips until this reaches its target. The target is a superb order because it's an automated order that you set with the broker. You don't actually need to be by the screen. It will trigger automatically, and it will bank out your profit, in our case £2,800, automated. We don't need to be by the screen. Now, we have a meeting with one of our partners a little later this morning in Canary Wharf, and so we're going to be heading out to their office quite soon. We're not going to be by the monitors. So this great thing about trading here using automated orders, we don't need to be about. If this market touches this level when we're not around, it will bank this profit automatically. So it's got another 13 pips until it reaches its target. You can see it's already done 2 out of those 13 pips, from 122.50 to 122.48. So we'll continue to monitor this as we move through the morning. So this was a trade that was taken on Money Bars. Now, for those of you that have been trading for a little while and want to understand a little bit of depth around Money Bars is a trading strategy which looks to pick out turning points in the market. So Money Bars is a trading strategy that looks to pick out turning points in the market. And one of the ways that we pick out turning points is by using what we call PSWBs. So PSWBs. So this stands for potential swing bar. And a potential swing bar is defined by Master Markets as a bar that closes in the bottom 50% range. If I take the high minus the low of this bar just here, so if I take the high minus the low, if the high was 100 and the low was 50, the midpoint, of course, would be 75. Any bar that closes 75 or less would be classed as a PSWB, and here we had one of those PSWBs. It closed in the bottom 50% region of itself, and as a result we took an entry on that to go short. We had a very tight stop in the market, and this is actually going to be delivering us, I believe it's 2.87% profit. Let me just double check that by referencing my trade journal. So if I pull up my trade journal here, you can see a transparent trade journal of all the trades that have been taken, profit and losses, on the Money Bars trading model. And you'll see that we are currently up on the Euro US dollar. We're looking for 2.85% is the expected profit to loss. So if we touch the target, we'll have a 2.85% profit on just this trade, which is superb, because how long have we been in this market? Only for 5 days. Actually, only 5 days is how long we have been in this trading opportunity. So we look like we're getting close to our target now, 122.46 on a target of 122.37. So we're now just 11 pips. In fact, less than 11 pips, 1.2245 puts us actually just 3 plus 5 pips, 8 pips away. And you can see this is now starting to light up in green. When it comes into that space, when this starts to come in green, it's telling us that we're within 10 pips of the actual profit target. So that's a good sign for us. We'll continue to trade the market in this way, consistently, profitably. These opportunities take just 15 minutes a day for you to place, and we're going to be teaching these in depth on the live trading evening, the next one of which is actually happening tomorrow evening at Saxo Bank in Canary Wharf. So if you'd like to come along, there'll be a link on the bottom of this video. We'd love to see you there. We will be demonstrating how we entered this and why, along with other trading opportunities that we're also running as well. And before I conclude on this video, what I'd also like to do, of course, is just show you one other trading position that we are running, and this is Liftoff 3.0 Cash. And Liftoff 3.0 Cash, you can see, is currently actually in a loss. This model is currently in a loss at this time of minus 2.34% over the year so far. And that's important to know. And what I want to show you by showing you this is that not all of the models will be net profit. If you look at Money Bars Cash, Money Bars Cash is up 3.95% for the year on our trading capital. So that represents £3,950 if you're using the 1%, using the percentage risk management system. But Liftoff 3.0 is down 2.34. Now, we have got one live position here on the Aussie US dollar, which I'd like to show you, which is this one just here. And so this is the Aussie US dollar. So before we were looking at the Euro US dollar, this is the Aussie US dollar. And you can see here on Aussie US dollar, we are about to break a very key level in the market, which we call a swing low, which is denoted by this arrow just here. The last swing low you can see is 0.7642, and the current price is 0.7648. So we're actually 6 pips away from breaking the previous swing low. That also represents, actually, for you advanced traders, a weekly swing low as well. This is a very key level in the market. If this low is broken, we expect more momentum to come into the market to the downside, because this is normally where you'll see stops stacking up in the market. And then normally when this level is broken, you'll see a pretty aggressive move to the downside. So this position is up £796. The reason that I'm showing you this, and also the floating loss that we're taking here on the Liftoff at the moment, which is minus 2.34%. The reason that I'm showing you all of this is because if this Aussie dollar hits its profit target, it will actually take 3% profit for us off the table. So if it does hit its profit target, that takes that model then into a profit of 0.66% for the year. Combined with the money bars is of course quite a healthy profit, and you can see here this is up around £790 at the moment. We expect this to bank a profit of £1,546. So that's what we're looking for there on that Aussie dollar, very close to breaking its swing low. We'll carry on monitoring these markets. If you have any questions, post a comment below. Other than that, look forward to seeing you at a live trading evening if you can't make the one tomorrow evening. If you go to the website masterthemarkets.net, in fact, I'll put a link at the bottom so you can see where the next dates for live trading evening are, all being held in Saxo Bank in Canary Wharf. Come along and meet us. It will be great to see you in person live and show you how we're trading this market consistently and profitably. over the last 10 years that we've been trading the market. So we'll be looking forward to seeing you all then. Until the next time, stay disciplined, follow your plan, and trade like a master.